Well, that's the other part of this whole thing, Joe. Emotionally being able to get to that level, just the number of injuries.
Well, things just went from bad to worse in half a heartbeat. We're already just 11 minutes left in the third quarter, and Atlanta, before you had a chance to blink, had a 3-and-out on the Packers and scored a touchdown, 73 yards, I believe, to Julio Jones to make it 31-0. This game is pretty much out of reach. Packers driving right now with a chance to finally get maybe some points on the board. But it's going to be too little too late. Throws. Oh, Cook makes a one-man wrecking crew on this this drive here. But maybe they should start onside kicking everything, and then maybe they'll have a chance with that. Ooh, good catch. I set their plates up. All they gotta do is heat. You gotta just heat it up. Can you heat up Nestle's too? Yeah.
Crosby had it. Jordy Nelson had it. Aaron Rodgers dealt with it. You saw Aaron Rodgers before this game on the field. What did he tell you about how he felt? He said he felt fine. I didn't ask him.
Her tables, her food's ready. Just gotta heat them up. We got a minute. What's up, gang?
Second and goal, Nelson. Cannot break loose.
Third and goal to the 3-yard line. We're back. Yeah, we're back.
Touchdowns. I mean, to me, this is obviously 2 downs if they need them to get the touchdown. This is a Falcons defense that has really struggled down in the red zone. They last in the league.
I don't see the Packers score just to make it somewhat interesting. Timeout, Atlanta. The Packers had their chances, but who's winning? Atlanta, 31-0. But the Packers are knocking on the door. A chance to put a touchdown on the board, make it 31-7. Well, they may want to think of going for 2 and trying to get. If they were to get, I mean, right now they're like 4 touchdowns and a field goal out. But if they were to get 3 touchdowns and 2-point conversions, it would only be 4 touchdowns. Not yet.
What's wrong with your seconds?
Here we go. We got 4 receivers in the pattern.
What's wrong?
Snap. Touchdown. Slant pattern to Adams. Green Bay on the board finally. About freaking time. I'm gonna go for 2. Yes, they should go for 2. Nice move off the line. Doug Baldwin-esque. Question is, are they gonna will they just kick it away, or will they? I guess they'll just kick it regular field goal or a regular kickoff, not do an onside. 24 points. 24. It's only 3 touchdowns. Hey, Amanda, what's up? I'm not really rooting for the Packers. I'm just rooting for the Packers to make it a little bit more interesting. So far, the only losers in this game, besides soon-to-be Packers, will be Fox for ratings being down because no one's going to watch the rest of this game.
For any player, for any coach, for any team, the art of collaboration builds champions.
Dynasty? Who are you talking about?
I have a way better game here.
My phone, SNFA 206, my phone's at 3%. Plug it in.
He wears glasses and he can't see which is the better deal.
M. Conite Games, this is so late, LOL. Does that mean the delay from the stream to the real time of the game? Probably. I think it does tend to fall behind. What was I doing? Oh, what was I doing? I was getting lunch ready for my kids.
A civilian can't take over a police district.
Adrian Nino says, I will never leave Seattle. I want the Falcons to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, that would be the least painful of all the teams to win. Don't want the Patriots, don't want the Steelers. Packers are done, so yeah. Felix Dolmer, you are the best, Norb. Thank you. Adrian Nino, it is Aaron Rodgers. Don't count him out yet. If they could get it to within 2 scores at the top of the 4th quarter, there's a chance. They're going to have to get it to within 2 scores. That means they've got to get it to 17. Well, it's possible. They'd have to get a stop, get a touchdown, get a stop, get a field goal, and they'd be within 2 touchdowns to start the 4th quarter. What's that?
I was asking the girls.
Oh.
Am I your idolist?
Maybe a little bit. I'm okay right now. Who's my MVP? I got to give it to. Whoa, I've never seen that before. The play clock on the kickoff went to 0. I didn't even know that was even possible. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a delay of game on a kickoff. That's crazy. I didn't even know they ran the play clock on a kickoff. That's a first.
But Ron Zook, the special teams coordinator, whatever was communicated, there was some confusion, and now they're backed up 5 more yards.
Yeah, the Packers need some turnovers. They need some stops. He's going to take it out. Oh, he's still going to take a knee. Joe Legendapper says he really likes my vids. Appreciate that. Do I like the Mariners? Yeah, I like the Mariners.
Well, it's all black. Probably some of a self-esteem issue. Yeah, screams motor to me.
This is.
I bet he's super outgoing and really popular.
Oh, okay.
This is funny.
Look at this. It's awesome. You look at the driver and you think, I totally want to be that guy.
I think it's perfect for picking up the little ones from soccer practice.
Oh, come on.
Introducing the all-new Lego Batmobile from Chevy.
That was funny. That was a good commercial. Lego Batmobile Chevy commercial. That was funny.
Specialty beverage. And every 6th McCafe beverage is free with our app. Log on and win the day.
This is for everyone. Are you ready?
We'll take 16 million tickets.
Everything's good. It's just sad to think we could have been playing this game right now if we could have gotten a win somewhere along the line. If we'd won last week, if we could have gotten this number 2 seed, we'd probably be playing here today. Oh well. Next year. Ryan Pitts, so I think Green Bay is going to come back like Seattle did to Green Bay. No. We were down by 16. They're down by 31. It's a whole nother beast. Supra wants to know who's my MVP. I gotta go with Matt Ryan. Yeah, I gotta go with Matt Ryan. I was never in on the Dallas Cowboys debate. I mean, the MVP of the Dallas Cowboys was their offensive line. Terlin Moreland, join the Falcons, Norb. Yeah, all right. Mark Lou, to be honest, I feel like some of these NFL games has become uninteresting. Well, yeah, every time it's not close and competitive, it's not interesting. We had 2-2 last week. Unfortunately, ours was not close. It was close for about a quarter, and then it wasn't. There you go. Atlanta to 25, runs it right side, breaks free for 5. Baseball season can't come here soon enough. Yeah, it's coming. Husky fever, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, I know, but that's all we can do since we're out. See, this is how Super Bowl 49 never really gets out of your system completely. Probably never will. I was just sitting there watching the game, washing dishes. Ryan scrambles. He's gonna get sacked. Interesting. Oh, and Ryan comes up a little. Oh, he's gonna be holding. Ryan looks a little gimpy getting up.
Max is a fast reader.
It was holding us to be a first down, but Ryan looks like his knee's a little off.
Wait, you're not doing battle of the books?
Yeah, certainly qualifies. He knows that Matt Ryan.
I'm doing the books, and I don't really want them.
What was I saying? Wish the Seattle Sonics come back. Yeah, I wish the Sonics would come back. Just even though I'm totally checked out of the NBA, it's good for the city. And Ryan looks not too good. Oh, but what a catch! Wow, Julio Jones goes airborne, flips over, still makes the catch. Holy mackerel! Wow. Landed on his head awkwardly. He still made the catch. Uh-oh. Who's injured? Who's injured? If Ryan gets injured, did they say Ryan injured? That would be super bad news for Atlanta. Because while this game is over... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, other Ryan. Sorry, I was thinking they were saying Ryan, Matt Ryan. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about how I was washing the dishes, and I just had a flashback back to Super Bowl 49 where, not the interception, but the play before that, the Marshawn Lynch at the 5-yard line runs for 4 to the 1, and if Okun could have held his block for a split second longer, beast mode would have been the end zone. Freeman, oh, breaks free. 10, 15, holy cow. Jeez, unstoppable.
He's strong, he's compact, he's got a 14-yard carry. Well, this is what you do. You're able to run the ball and shorten this game here in the second half with a big lead. It's difficult to get on the ground. And
Caleb Chris, who do you think will win the Patriots and Steelers game tonight? much as I hate to say it, it's going to be Patriots and Falcons.
300-yard receiving day, and then just against these Packers 2 years ago, he went for 259 yards. So he's had some big afternoons, and one of which came against these Packers.
It's a run, right side. Oh, they're getting the running game going. 9 yards now. Now they start chewing up clock and getting yardage. So much for the comeback.
On the sideline, and it's Julio Jones who's doing all the talking. It's been Julio Jones who's been doing all the receiving.
There's a good question here. That's funny. Humongous. Seahawks record next season: A, 13-3; B, 12-4; C, 11-5; or D, 10-6 or less. Next year, I'm going to go with D, 12-4. Oh, good tackle. Stop Freeman in his tracks, no gain. Just because I predicted 13-3 these two seasons, that they've ended as losses in the divisional round. So I'm going to take it down a notch, go 12-4, winning the NFC West, and then we'll have home field advantage this time, hopefully. But yeah, Falcons, they're a young team. I think they will be around for a while. This isn't like the Cardinals where the window is closing fast. These guys should be around for a while. Throws the end zone. Intercept. Touched. Oh, incomplete. There should be a flag. Wow, he had it. There should be a flag on that. There is a flag. He was face guarding the whole time. He never looked back for the ball. Pass interference. Number 24. Defense. 42, I mean. Look, you never turned around. Oh, there he is. No, I guess he did turn around. He did turn around. I take that back. I thought he didn't turn around. He did turn around. Yeah, actually, I take it back. It looked like face guarding at the time, but then now that I look at it, he actually did turn around. I think that was a bad call. That's a bad call. That is dagger. Nail. Dagger to the heart. Nail in the coffin coming up right here. Oh, not going to get it here. But that's just going to knock another minute off the clock. Like I said, the only way the Packers could have a chance of coming back, they get to within 2 scores at the top of the fourth quarter. If they score here, that's not going to happen.
This season, he's just another guy that defenses have to occasionally worry about.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Ooh. I tell you though, every time Atlanta has a near miss, they've managed to salvage it, and he just didn't keep a hold of it.
What happened?
He dropped the ball on the snap. Packers have had opportunities to get those loose balls, but not picked up a one yet. 3rd and goal. Should we trade Jimmy Graham for Gronk? Monica Crispin says. No, that's not going to happen, and I'm telling you, Jimmy Graham will be here next year. Incomplete? Touchdown? It's caught, but it's short of the end zone. That was like simultaneous catch. Packers had their share of too many simultaneous catches in their life. 4th down and inches. Are they going to go? If you're the Falcons, just go for it. Huh. Ooh, it might have. Oh, thank you.
was a touchdown. Is there
Look, Super Bowl 48 champions mug, baby. Some hot cup of Joe.
They go early to the games or watching them on TV?
Guess everybody's
Beautiful. No, this could be a touchdown because yeah, it's possible that thing broke the plane before he was knocked back.
another touchdown for the Falcons? This one.
Oh, that's good coffee.
I made you a little snack. Sweet dreams.
All right. What do you got? What do you got? Hey, you guys. I see this. It says according to YouTube, there's 106 of you watching right now. So I want to know where you guys are watching. Where are you guys? Where you guys at? NorbCam. That's funny. No one's ever called me that before. Bradley Massett II.
Oh, it's our proposing bill.
Joe Legend Dapper. Whose jersey should I get next? I have Cam Chancellor's. Well, that's a good question. Depends what flavor you like. Are you more of an offensive guy? You're defense? Do you want to get kind of someone young and going to be around for a while, or one of more of the core guys? Like Earl Thomas will be back. He's always good. Tyler Lockett's going to be, he's going to be making amazing plays, assuming he comes back from that nasty injury. But that surfing thing, that's a cool commercial.
You guys should try it.
There's also, what else? What else is a good jersey to get? Steven Hauschka? Just kidding. My nephew passed away. He got a Steven Hauschka jersey just because nobody ever gets the Kickers jersey. I thought it was kind of funny.
We'll get the call right now from Bill Vinovich.
Here we go.
After reviewing the play, the receiver had possession of the ball over the goal line.
Touchdown. 38-7 about to become. Well, that's going to negate everything that's happened since the start of the third quarter. That's a good catch by the running back right there. Wow. So, yeah, back to a 31-point lead with 4 minutes left in the quarter. I said if it could be 2 scores, maybe they had a chance. They don't have a chance. No good. Oh, Jimmy Carter in the house. So 37-7. Okay, well, 30 points instead.
Oh, Jimmy Carter. That's our former president. You got Lola and Lola built houses with him.
Amanda says hello. Oh, so not interesting, this game. Oh, yes, Doug Baldwin, 89. Yes, what am I saying? He's what you should get. Doug Baldwin, 89 jersey. Bobby Wagner, too. Just depends what you like. All right, here's the roll call. Here we go. Let me back up a little bit. Whoa, I'm getting way behind here. All right, backing up. Here we go. S4RP3NSO from Germany. Mark Liu from Tacoma. Turlin Moreland from Seattle. Nate Dogboy, ATL. Salvador Pantoja, Arlington. Empire Bacon Jr. from Puyallup, P-Town. DJ from Iowa. Joel Legendapper from Alberta, Canada. Remember the Time 92 from Spokane Valley. Remember the time. Supra from Rhode Island. Trevor Seahawks Warriors Madden from Seattle. Gaming Eric Plays from Tacoma. Aryaman Singh from Virginia. Ami Green from West Richland, Washington. DG Productions from Florida. Joy Igo of South Puget Sound. Salvador Pantoja, Washington. Adrian Nino, I'm at home. Where might that be? Forrest Hopkins from Seattle. Amanda Beck from Marysville. Turlin Moreland from Seattle. His 760 from San Diego. Sorry, the Chargers are leaving. Imonconite Games. You think the Falcons are going to be a threat next year? Yes, absolutely. LC from Massachusetts. Andre Babakov from Spokane Valley. Austin 348 in Bremerton. Ed Pops Bahai. Yeah, Pinoy, brother. Tiarnai from Belfast, Ireland. Jonathan Medina from Rialto. Luke Hartman from Kearney, Nebraska. Jean Longbien from France. Go Hawks. Mark Bartot from Seattle. Fichayafa Funkate from Florida. Roy White from St. Louis, Missouri. Lee Estrada from California. Jordan Moreland, Seattle. Seahawks on the rise, 135. Have I looked into the draft? I've not looked at the first round draft. I do hear there's a lot of cornerbacks. Not so good for offensive line, however. So that might be good considering our needs now. Silver Surge from Seattle. Anthony Flores from Inland Empire, California. Forrest Hopkins, how do I think the Falcons will do against the Pats? Well, there goes Rodgers, hit the deck. Oh, he's going 50-yard line, still running to the 46. Austin's Amanda Beck has a Doug Baldwin jersey. Austin Simmons, should I get a Frank Clark jersey? Yeah, not bad, not bad pick. He'll be around for a while, hopefully, as he continues to improve. Rodriguez Williams from Tacoma. Twelfth man AZ from Flagstaff, Arizona. One of the many 12s in Arizona. We got 8 inches of snow 2 days ago and expect 6 more tomorrow. Really? 8 inches of snow in Arizona? Wow. Roy White from St. Louis, no more football. Sorry about your team going too. Husky Fever, Green Bay is getting waxed. That's an understatement. Rodriguez Williams, my dad's a Seahawk. A Seahawk? Fan or like a real Seahawk? Captain Elias, you think it's Atlanta's year? I do. Who do I got for AFC champs? Patriots, unfortunately. Nate Dog Boy, who's from Atlanta. Whoa. Try to catch up to all the shout outs here. Here we go. Family Fun from Walter Houston. Brian Cruz from LA. Roy White. What the F, Aaron? Alex Free wants to know if I'm going to stream the Steelers game. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Better be more interesting than this game, that's all I have to say. Jonah Runcorn from Idaho. Paul Sexauer from Pennsylvania. Gaming Eric Plays. What are you going to be doing in the off season? Good question. Let me get to that in a minute. Gaming Eric Plays. Hugh Mungus from Sammamish. Kilo Goodman from Indiana. Sebastian Rizzo from Linwood.
It's been hard just to try and stay healthy week to week.
Mama Barrow of Scrubs from Oklahoma. Packers. Running around, dodging bullets, throws. Picked off. Turns the left. He goes down. What a pick. If it wasn't over then, it's over now. 3:18 left in the quarter.
Nah, he didn't have possession.
Oh, never mind. Seattle would be playing Green Bay at home if they had Earl Thomas and Tyler Lockett. Yep, injuries have definitely killed us. And Atlanta has one thing besides what they've been doing. They have been very healthy this season. Two things that they have going that we didn't have going. One, they've had a consistent offensive line throughout the whole season, playing well. And yeah, that's incomplete. Definitely incomplete. And the injuries. Earl Thomas, Lockett were definitely huge. Definitely huge. Emerald 404 from Renton. What's up? Our town. You almost gonna have to kind of feel bad for the Packers. They've been like, I don't feel too bad for them. They did win a Super Bowl, so with Rodgers. But man, they've been to the championship how many times now, and they keep falling short.
This is just today. Antrell Bryce was hurt on the opening kickoff. Micah Hyde a shoulder. Lane Taylor's out with a knee. Jake Ryan is out with a shoulder, and Ty Montgomery. His return is questionable with a rib injury, and now TJ Lang. Emotional.
That's why having that first round bye is so important. Get guys healthy. What's the score? Lone Wolf wants to know. 37-7. And wants to know what race I am. I am Filipino. I hope Packers. Ninja Dog 266. I hope Packers make a miracle like the 90s Bills. Remember the nighttime 92. The Packers should get a white flag at this point and surrender. Lone Wolf, I'm Native American. I kind of figured by looking at your icon there.
Depending on the severity of that injury, he's a free agent to be. So he's coming off one of his best years. He finally gets voted into the Pro Bowl here in a 30-point game. With under 5 to go in the third quarter against that injury, that has to be part of that reaction from TJ. I think you're right, and I think also, Joe, in addition to that, the reaction that we're seeing from TJ Lang.
Shout out for Mr. Elliott. That's my dad. Mr. Elliott. Time out. Clarify that one. Ryan Pitts from Vancouver, Washington. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Last gasp here, maybe, for the Packers. Caught short of the first down, though. They got to, of course, go for it. Text from Mark Collins. Fourth and 2. Game on the line. Not really. Aaron Rodgers takes it himself. Oh, and they're going to give him a roughing because he gave himself up, and then number 23 went and hit him when he hit the deck. He's going to get a personal foul for that one. I don't know if I agree with that one. He was just coming down. It wasn't really a slide. That wasn't the prettiest slides I've ever seen. It was more like a tumble. I think that's kind of a ticky-tack call myself. Right, if it was Cam Newton, he would have let him take his head off and still not throw a flag. That's right, that's what I'm saying. It was not a slide. I was going to say, it was just not a slide. It was like a tumble. I should be Mr. Pereira's. I did go helmet to helmet though. There was helmet to helmet. That's actually a different story now. Actually, on further look, I would throw the flag because of the helmet to helmet contact, but Jean Longbien, do we need new O linemen or they'll just get better with years? Combination. I think we're good. Rogers to Cook. He's the only guy. He's been the clutch guy for them. Not going away. He threw the ball before he even made his break. Yeah, no, I think we're good on the interior of the offense. Center and the guards. It's the tackles I think need to look at. I think they should move Fant to right tackle and then trade for a veteran left tackle, a Joe Thomas type. Rogers scrambles left. Nope, he's going to keep it, and now he sort of slides. A $1:41 left in the third, though. It's going to be too little, too late. I do want to see him score just to keep it interesting, and then get an onside kick and get it, just to make Atlanta sweat a little bit. It's just taking too long. But they got to get 6 here. Throws to Randall Cobb, and he's got a first down and out of bounds. Be first and goal at the 3 with a $1:10 left in the third quarter. Supra, fast forward your TV. I can't. It's actually just a delay in the YouTube streaming. So there's like about a, I don't know, 7 to 8 second delay. I'm live watching it. I can't speed up the YouTube buffer. Here we go. 4 receivers. Snap. Throw slant. Touchdown. Jordy Nelson. So that'll make it 37-14. Or do they go for 2? Let me see. It's now a 24-point game. Go for 2, and then try to make it 37-15, which would make it a 22-point game, which is 3 touchdowns. So, still going to be too little, too late. But if they score here, get an onside. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad they're making it somewhat interesting. See, if they got in that field goal, it'd be 16. It'd be a whole different deal. 3 receivers. Snap. Give. It's a run, and he's got it. So, 15-37 makes it a 22-point game, a 3-touchdown lead now by Atlanta. So, and we're still technically in the third quarter. Interesting. Fox Sports is going, yes, yes, please. Come on, Green Bay. Now, if that guy didn't fumble earlier, it'd be a whole different. Could be like 22. They would be down 2 scores right now. And if they had made the field goal, they would have been up to 25. It'd be like 2-score game.
7 Eastern. And don't miss the 2017 Pro Bowl presented by Aquafina on Sunday, January 29th at 8 Eastern. Saw Aaron Ripkowski walking off the field. That right arm was dragging a little bit, and that's the shoulder they used to go through Keanu Neal. It looks like they're going to give him a little bit of attention and make sure he's okay. Right now, Dorsey Levens was the honorary captain for the Green Bay Falcons.
Comeback pack.
Jersey pass.
Adrian Nino, Norb, you are a YouTube sports fan I've seen better than Zach Legend.
Only one player is back. That's Hardy. The onside kick try is taken.
Oh no. Onside kick was almost brought back for a touchdown by Sanu. That didn't work out so well.
At the 28.
That would have been funny if they scored a touchdown on that one.
Make a touchdown. Let's see exactly who it was that got a hold of him, but Mohamed Sanu, he catches this one. He gets the good bounce, and he sees nothing but.
Man, a touchdown saving tackle by number 25.
That was Marwin Evans, who just got enough from Mohamed Sanu.
He almost had 6. Kick 6. Time to get cozy, folks. Handoff. Gets a yard. That'll take us to the end of the quarter.
Blake Martinez on the stop. So initially they had Sanu down at the 28, moved back to the. We are through 3 quarters.
What a riveting game we have here.
1 quarter left. And the prize
Atlanta up by 22.
for the winner.
They had so many chances to keep it close. The Packers did, though. They could have had a fumble recovery. They should have had a field goal. They fumbled the ball closing in on the goal line. They had could have had an interception in the end zone that would have stopped that last score from scoring. I mean, these are all things that easily adds up to like 14, 17 points if you put it all together potentially. And they'd still be behind, but they'd be in the ball game. It's the little things. Paul says Boston and moved to Philly. Ivan Acosta wanted the Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl. So did I. Monica Crispin says she's been watching me since 10K. Well, thank you. That was a long time ago. I appreciate that. Gaming Eric Plays has a good question. What is more boring, the Pro Bowl or the preseason? I'd probably say the Pro Bowl, because at least in the preseason, guys are still trying to hit each other. You know, you had guys who are trying to make the team, they're trying to earn a spot, so there's some real playing. You're just not seeing your starters. But the Pro Bowl, it's just like, you know, linemen dancing with each other, and, you know, just, it's a joke, really. So, like I said, they should just make that flag football. Just throw the pads off, make it flag. That way you can see their faces when they play. Might as well. I mean, they hardly hit each other anyway. Yes, I believe we are keeping Jimmy Graham, Amanda. They should just list him as a wide receiver. That's true. The biggest wide receiver you'll find. Luciano Rubio thought this Green Bay was going to win this. I didn't. Green Bay had been riding the magic carpet ride to get to this point, but not good enough. Itai Rittman says, please answer me, say poop. Okay. Poop. Orange Crush Owen, Steelers or Pats? I see you're a Steeler fan from your icon there, but it's going to be the Patriots. Here we go, fourth quarter now. Quick screen to the left. Gabriel for 9. Green Bay is overrated. I wouldn't say Green Bay is overrated. Green Bay has just, they needed to get to this point, they needed Aaron Rodgers to be playing like on a level unseen before, mean, that's how bad, that's how desperately they needed him to be playing for them to make it this far. The problem is everybody else around him was falling off the cliff due to injuries and everything else, and that's, it's just only so much one person can do, you know. Earlier, somebody, one of those ESPN guys made a comparison of Aaron Rodgers to Michael Jordan, but the difference is, you know, Michael Jordan in a basketball game can single-handedly take over a game and win a game by themselves. Unfortunately for a quarterback even, who is in the most important position, there's only so much he can do by himself. You know, he can't throw the ball to himself. He's not going to run the ball by himself. And so, so yeah, there's really not much you can do except be as clutch as possible with the throws you have. So, anyway, what Atlanta needs to do now is they need to start resting some starters, save some guys, keep their players healthy for the Super Bowl. Last thing you want to do is have a major injury to a key player at a point when the game is in hand. Ryan drops back, plenty of time, throws. Ooh, nice play by Burnett. Is that Burnett?
Ryan is pulled up, and right now, if you're Dan Quinn, and what is a 22-point game?
That's what I'm saying.
Keep away. You're playing keep number 2 healthy.
See, they're saying the same thing I'm saying. I'm like 10 seconds ahead of these guys. Yes, keep them healthy. I'd say go to the 10-minute point and then start pulling some of these guys. I'm gonna get your one more score, get your field goal or your touchdown, and then pull some of these guys. Jones down to the 3. All right, so this will do it. Geez, they're gonna get to 44. This is a massacre, man. I thought our game was bad. Sheesh. Packers just got mopped, are getting mopped, wrecked, as Luciano says. Roy White, North should be hired as a commentator. Well, that would be cool. For now, I've just got to be a commentator on YouTube here. Touchdown. 44. Evan Brown wants to know, do you think we should keep Graham when his contract is up? I do. A lot of people are on Jimmy Graham, and I think the problem is their expectations are too high. The reality is Jimmy Graham has actually been a productive tight end for us. He's had a lot of yards. I think he had close to 1,000 receiving yards this year, yet it feels like in your mind you're expecting it to be, 2,000. So when you get almost 1,000, it feels like a big letdown because they're expecting what he did when he was in New Orleans. And I agree, there are times when I wish, why don't they target him more often in the red zone and stuff? But, poor Green Bay Packers fans who spent a lot of money to be in the stadium to watch this. Anyway. But yeah, he's actually been very productive, and I think he's just lower than expectations that everybody else had. But he's actually been a very productive receiver / tight end, and I think he'll just continue to get better. Again, that injury really threw things off when he was starting to come around, and this year, it hasn't blown up like we want it to, but I don't think it's been a bust. So that's my opinion anyway. Bay Area Sports Talk. Hey, what is the status on Tyler Lockett's injury? From what I understand, pretty good so far in that he didn't have any ligament damage. Really, it's just it's a compound fracture. So obviously the return it's going to take time, the rehab. But I mean, I think the fact that there wasn't significant ligament damage actually helps his prognosis. So I think they're expecting him to be back next year, but probably, you know, it'll be like Rawls was, you know, not really active until as the season is just getting started. Don't the Seahawks go against the Cowboys next year? Alex Treviso wants to know. You know, I haven't even really looked at the schedule for next year. I need to do that. We don't have the schedule yet, but I know we have the opponents. And I think you're right. We may be playing them. I'm going to try to look that up right now. Let's see. Seahawks 2017 opponents. Vlog 365, who's my favorite player on the Hawks? I've got a few, but Chancellor has always been my favorite just because I love the way the guy plays and the way he hits. True football player, definition of the word. And Russell Wilson because the team goes as he goes offensively. Ooh, hit the goalpost. GDM Tyler Lockett is slow. Say what? What have you been watching?
Goes about his business. He's got a big contract. People were wondering last year. Not a great year, but man, has he played tremendous football today. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Expectations were high.
Somebody said
how's he going to play?
They want to see a Norb bobblehead. That's pretty funny. That's a good idea, actually. Roy White, what's up?
Like I said a moment ago,
Will I give some love to the Pats fan? I don't know about that. Depends if you're cool. Most of the Pats fans that come out here troll like crazy.
He's going to the Super Bowl, but it sure looks that way with an opportunity to win his first. Here's Ripkowski on a screen.
Don't fumble.
It's a block out on the edge.
Nice run.
Trevor Davis. Collins is there to force him out after game 20. But
Let's see.
I thought Matt Ryan has been a great player for a long time. I remember when he came in.
So many comments. I'm trying to keep up.
Went back and watched some film one day, and
Do I hate the 2006 Bears? Oh, because they took us out? That's 10 years ago. We haven't really had much between us since then, so, nah.
Rodgers just throws it away.
700 bucks to be there.
10-0 Atlanta. Second possession for Green Bay, and Ripkowski was going toward the end zone.
Tyler Parcher, what's up?
And this play that was made by Jalen Collins, not only to force the fumble, but then recover it.
Cope Lele. Are we going to fall short again in the 2017 season? I hope not. I'm not planning on it. Do I think the Seahawks will beat Green Bay next year? Not sure. They're tough to play in Lambeau.
Nice job defending by Robert Alford. He got his hand in there, pass for Cobb. 3rd and 10.
That Black Gamer TBG. Do I think the Seahawks will go to the Super Bowl next year? I'm counting on it.
A great piece done by Bill Pennington.
GDM, shout out. Thought I did a shout out, didn't I? Turlin Warnock, can I have your car, please? Say what? You don't want my car. 3rd and 10. Packers trying to do something at the 45-yard line. Oh, he's going to go down. He's going to go down. He's going to go down. Is Johnny Manziel good enough to return to football? I don't know if he was ever good enough. Problem is, he can't keep his personal and party life out of football. That's really the problem.
That's pretty unsettling for a quarterback when you have to concentrate that much on where the ball is going to be snapped, but I don't think the snap had anything to do with the end result.
Norb, your eyebrows looking on point. Not sure what you mean by that. All I know is that they're there and they're very thick. My mom says they look like a couple of caterpillars above my eyes. Going for it on 4th 13. Can they do it? Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it, throw it. He throws. He's complete. Down to the 30. Amanda wants a bobblehead if I make one. All right. Mad Monkey wants to know, do I like Cowboys fans? Not really. My brother-in-law is a Cowboys fan, and he can be obnoxious when it comes to talking about football. And I love the guy and everything, but sometimes, just certain things. Can I pan to the scoreboard? I can just tell you what the scoreboard is. Universal niceness. 44-15. Ball is out. No, ball is down.
The call is he was down by contact.
Eagle speed is a FAG. Do you hate the Panthers? Ooh, that might have been out early.
I think the knee was down.
I think that ball is out.
Was there a clear recovery?
Um,
Ball was knocked out. Looked like before the knee.
yeah, I enjoy hitting the Panthers, mostly because
The answer is Courtney Upshaw was there for Atlanta. I would expect to
Cam Newton gives me easy reason to not like the Panthers. Huh, they're not going to review this thing.
Williams not going to challenge it.
Figure what difference does it make, really?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Rikowski for a first down.
Rikowski's doing it.
29-point game, a gain of 8 for Aaron Rikowski.
Oh, Tyler's been texting me on Facebook. I haven't been on my Facebook. Give me a free bobblehead if I make one.
I mean, they're in the no huddle, but there's not a lot
I am in the off-season planning to do some NorbCam merchandising stuff, starting with some NorbCam socks, T-shirts, and some other things. So I'll let you guys know. It's going to be pretty cool. First time trying it.
He's done a nice job for Atlanta in this game. Yeah, they really have, and I think this Atlanta secondary is better than they get credit for. If you just look at them.
Vlog 365. How do you want to win the Super Bowl? Because Seahawks are out. Oh, who do I want to win the Super Bowl? Yeah, Falcons, because it's going to probably be Patriots. I can't stand those guys. Bay Area Sports Talk wants to know, how long do my ears ring after the Seahawks game because of the noise? It used to ring for a while, so I actually wear earplugs to protect my hearing because I already got some ear damage in this right ear. Ball. He's down. He's down. He's down. Yeah, so yes, I wear earplugs. Got to do it. It's just. Ivan Acosta, do I hate the Patriots? I don't hate them. I just can't stand them. Incomplete at a 1st and goal, 2nd and goal now. 8:14 left in the game. It's like a 2-minute lag, really? Will I sell wigs or face paint? I've been working on trying to get a design for the wigs going, the green hair thing that I got. So I'm working on that one. Your Patriots fans love you though, Norb, says Roy White. Well, I guess that's true because you guys have made my interception video my most watched video I've ever made, so I guess I have to thank you guys for that. Free play, free play, free play, free play, free play, throw to the end zone, throw to the end zone, throw to the end zone! That's a good throw. I mean, you might as well. Supra, you should make a NorbCam mask. Oh yeah, the one's with a little translucent thing? That's a good idea. Everybody can be NorbCam. John O'Connor Jr., can you give me a shout out and subscribe?
Defense over 93. After this is the goal. Repeat 2nd down.
Luciano Rubio says, his whole family are Pats fans. My friend is a Cowboys fan. Drive him crazy sometimes. I feel like saying in their face, your team sucks, please shut your mouth. Yeah, I could see that would be tough to have Cowboys and Patriots fans around you. Ugh. It's about as bad as it gets. Maybe 49ers fans. Carson plays. I should make a mock draft. Maybe I should. Bay Area Sports. Oh, jeez. 3rd and goal. Bay Area Sports Talk. How come the Hawks always lose when you go to away games? I don't know. I have no idea. I wish that wasn't the case because I've been to a lot of away games hoping to see a win, and I'm 0 for 6 on the road the last 6 games, so that's not been too good for me.
This defensive front has really played well in this game. Not early on, we saw some pressures by Dan Quinn in this defense, but since the early part of this game, a lot of 4-man rushes.
After this possession here, Atlanta should pull their starters, because the last thing you want to do is the only thing that will ruin your chances of winning the Super Bowl is if you have an injury to a key. Oh, Rodgers.
Was there to stop it.
Rodgers is going to get a flag for yanking the dude's helmet off. I saw an Atlanta lineman down on the face first on the ground back when Rodgers was scrambling around. I wonder if that was what was up with that. Rodgers got a face mask. It's a face mask on Rodgers.
Rips the helmet off his head.
Just stiff arm and instead just yanked his whole helmet off. So GDM, CenturyLink needs a new big screen jumbotron. I agree. I do not like the nice flop. There we go.
Here's the face mask call against Aaron Rodgers.
It's actually kind of fortunate for the Packers because they get a reset on 3rd down instead of a big 4th down.
Boy, he sure looked like he was hurt pretty good. Though he in the middle of that play, he just did not move at all.
Yes, they need a new screen. The screens at CenturyLink drive me nuts. It's like it's narrow and skinny on the north end, and it's too wide on the south end. So depending on what you don't want to see, you look at one or the other, because on one it's going to be cut off on the sides, or you look on the south end, it's going to be cut off on the bottom and the top. Just not fun. Steelers Packers or Steelers Patriots can't be a worse game for Seattle. Yeah, no kidding. It's like lose-lose situation. Noelia Mendez, what's up? 3rd and goal from the 18-yard line, and Atlanta calls a timeout with 6:57 left in the ball game. How do you think Parrish Cock will do Seattle, and if Dallas won, who would win, Cowboys or Falcons? Oh, I think the Falcons would win. I think the Cowboys. Oh man, that shot on Rodgers. Yeah, Dallas. I kept saying this as they kept winning. I kept saying at some point Dallas is going to have their dud game. It's going to happen. I thought it would happen before the end of the season. They did lose to the Giants, but I thought, they're going to hit that pothole, that bump in the road, and sure enough, it came in the form of that game last week against the Packers. Yeah, they came back and could have won the game, but they came out and got a little bit exposed, I think. Parrish Cox is okay. We had him before, and he wasn't good enough to keep back then. So, oh come on, man, you gotta catch that ball. Oh, they call pass interference. So, all right, well, Packers might have a chance to get a touchdown anyway. But yeah, so Parrish Cox, I'm not crazy about it. I don't think that's the be-all end-all to replace Shed. But we need to find someone to take Shed's spot because he's not going to be. I don't think he'll be back in time. Paul Waters wants to know when am I going to make a video with Marshawn? Yeah, that would be the day. That would be great. The other thing during the offseason I'm planning to be working on is I've been working on a documentary about the Mark Collins and Save Our Seahawks 20 years ago, that during the year when the Seahawks almost ended up getting moved to Los Angeles. A lot of you guys probably don't know about that, but that was a very critical juncture in the history of the Seahawks. Reframe.
And over his last 9 games coming in, Rodgers 24 touchdowns, 1 interception. Today, 26 of 44, 286, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Game Man 28. Oh, from Costco. What's up?
Second and goal.
Touchdown, Packers! Whoop-de-doo. I just want to see another. Onside kick. If the Patriots win, will you buy a Brady jersey and wear it for a post Super Bowl vid? No. Maybe if I was in the game and somebody challenged me to a bet for the Super Bowl victory, maybe. Those jerseys are expensive though. Rat blocks. Norb, do you like the Jets? Like, do you mind them because I like them? Well, they've been kind of irrelevant lately, so I don't really. They're kind of indifferent at this point. Gangrene David, we did a collab video about the Seahawks Jets game, so that was fun. He lost his bet, so he had to.
Expect him to work Khan here or Cook in a shot. Just to make it a 21-point game. Handoff is to Michael.
Oh, Michael. Didn't get it.
Vic Beasley made the play.
Did I want the Falcons to win? More like I wanted the Packers to lose, I guess. Do I feel bad about the Georgia Dome? Nope.
I switched to Sprint because all networks are great. We're talking within a 1% difference in reliability of each other. With Sprint's unlimited plan and my amazing iPhone 7, I've got all the data I need.
Soon everything will be NorbCam themed. Yeah, the NorbCam Empire. Roy White. The only reason I like the Seahawks is I know one of your cornerbacks. He went to college with me. Oh, who would that be? Which cornerback did you go to college with? Tyler Partridge. The Seahawks need a new punter. What? What are you talking about? Ryan's great. Taiwan Mikado. Remember when Wiz Khalifa came out with the black and yellow? Yep. This time it's going to be red and black. We'll have to make video for people to listen to this year. Alright. Should I stop texting Norb? What? Oh, I was going to look at the opponents for next year. Here we go. Alright, so next year. I think it's time to get rid of Hauschka. Yeah, Walking Dead. I have to watch this. When does the season start? Oh, love that show. I think Hauschka deserves another chance. He had a bad year, but he's been too good for too many years. Bay Area Sports Talk. During the Seahawks and Packers NFC Championship game, how many people left when the Pack went up by 2 possessions?
The last one was recovered by Mohamed Sanu. 14-play drive, 75-yarder.
It wasn't a ton. It wasn't like a max exodus, but I'd say a good 10%. So what would be about 6,000? 6,000 people. Here's the onside kick. Oh, it's a high one. It's a high one. And Sanu gets it again. Not good.
Falcons take over. 6:43 left. 44-21.
It's the only good thing to watch when football's over. Yeah, I know. The Falcons paint just didn't look right. Hated that you lost that bet. Oh, you know, but I thought I'll have to try that face paint in green and blue next season. That's actually kind of cool. All right, here's the. I'm going to talk about this.
She makes the good times great, and the tough times.
Hold on a second. Roy White, Pierre Desir.
Best friend, one diamond for your true love, for the one.
Have to look him up.
Who's both, ever us.
Mark Collins bobblehead. They should make a Mark Collins bobblehead, and every time you push the button, it says a profanity. That would be appropriate bobblehead for Mark. Okay. There you go. Next year we play the Cardinals, of course, the Rams, 49ers, and then we get the Eagles again, lucky for them, the Redskins, the Texans, the Colts, and the Falcons. So the Falcons will be back to our house again. And then away we play the Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, in Dallas against the Cowboys, MetLife against the Giants, in Jacksonville against the Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, and the Green Bay Packers. So that's it's gonna be that's a tough schedule. I mean, the Falcons are gonna be tough. The Texans turn out to be tough. Eagles will probably be better. Playing in Green Bay is always tough. Giants has got a good defense. Tennessee's on the rise. Jacksonville, they're getting a reboot with a new coach and all that. So Cowboys in Dallas, yeah, gonna be a challenge. Mark's fun to be around. Glad I met him. He is a fun guy, though.
Atlanta Falcons history with 4 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown run. You see the possessions today. 1 punt, 1 field goal. Otherwise touchdowns.
Wow, that is dominating. 6:43 left, 44-21. Atlanta with the ball at midfield. Picks up 3.
Talking about that article that was written by Bill Pennington in the New York Times about Matt Ryan, who was the number 3 overall pick in 2008. Went to the playoffs.
What about Carolina at CenturyLink? Did I say Carolina? No, we don't play Carolina. Wow, this is like the first time in a long time we don't play Carolina. We got a break from Carolina for the first time in like 6 years or something. Alex Freed, do I like cookies with milk? Yes. Especially Oreos. Oscar Aguirre. What's happening?
Kyle Shanahan, the offensive coordinator, he's had a little bit to do with the way in which
Adrian Nino, Russell Wilson or Andrew Luck? Oh, Russell Wilson all day. What, 5 minutes left in this game now? There's this. I tell you, the offseason just got more interesting with if everything plays out. And Kyle Shanahan, the Falcons offensive coordinator, soon to be named the 49ers head coach. The rivalry in the NFC West could be renewed. Still surprised they got all their starters in there. First down. Put in your backups. 5:23 left in the game.
But it was a major transformation that Matt Ryan had to make to the amount of verbiage that's in the Ignacio
Ramos. I think my 49ers should draft a wide receiver, not a quarterback. 49ers have a lot of pieces. You guys really need to build from the ground up. I'm thinking, though, you guys are probably 2 years away from getting back to solid competitiveness. Redskins versus Seahawks. Redskins will win. Do I agree? No. I was actually hoping we would play the Redskins during the playoffs. I mean, we got the Lions. We beat them. But at the time when we were looking at the wild card opponents going down the stretch, and there's a chance the Redskins could win, and maybe there was a matchup with the Seahawks. I like that matchup. They're pretty solid, but I think Seattle still wins that game, especially at home. Second 8, 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this blowout.
Coleman tries the right side and slips down from net. It is there to tap him down. Well, after the Falcons' victory in the 1998 NFC Championship game, head coach Dan Reeves did the dirty bird. And then last week, Falcons owner Arthur Blank did his own celebratory dance.
That's pretty funny.
When you win, it all looks good, you know? He'll probably be
They were showing clips from that 1998 when the Atlanta Falcons won the NFC Championship. I think that was the game where, on the Super Bowl week, the former Seahawk Eugene Robinson was caught soliciting a prostitute like days before the Super Bowl. I was like, what was he thinking? That was like the dumbest thing he could have done. Anyway, they lost that game, by the way. Whoa, it's going for a 58-yard field goal.
He was making them with all kinds of room to spare. It's going to be a 58-yard try. The play clock is winding down. Matt Bryant says he's comfortable at 60, so even with this lopsided score.
Third and final timeout.
Yeah, they're going to think about it.
Tack on 3 more. Matt Ryan played his high school football in Philadelphia area. Was a triple option quarterback. Didn't throw the ball that much, but showed enough to Boston College where they wanted him. That's where he developed the whole Matty Ice nickname, and he was the 3rd overall pick. And the Falcons have him locked up, and there's word that they made.
Oh, I see what you guys are talking about. Yeah, about Redskins 104 saying KJ Wright is slow and fat. Are you kidding? He's had a fantastic year. In fact, he's going to the Pro Bowl for the first time, and he's been one of the most underrated players over the last several years. We do need depth at linebacker, and I think we need to look at a strong side linebacker too. We've been banged up in that position this whole year. 2:43 left in the game.
Dancing. That's our lead. Going to break. Arthur Blank. It's rubbed off. The fans into it here in Atlanta. Final game of the Georgia Dome. All Falcons.
All right. Could have been watching this game at CenturyLink today if we could have pulled off one more win. Texans need a good quarterback. That's true. You guys overspent when you picked up what's his face from the Broncos. Steelers game. Will I watch it? Yes or no? Yeah, I think so. At least the start of it. Should we sign Calais Campbell? Calais Campbell would be bad. Brock Osweiler. Yes, that's what I meant. Where do I think Romo goes? That's a really good question. Maybe he'll go to the Texans. Wouldn't that be interesting? If I watch it, I will live stream it. Yes.
I have to try and stop him.
Why does it need to be you?
24. 24 won't be the same without Kiefer Sutherland. Hey, look, they got their backup in there. Who is this guy? Brett Hundley. Wow, that's just weird looking. Kristen Michael for no gain.
You don't get a lot of work when you're the backup quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He just has 10 pass attempts.
Could Romo end up in San Francisco? Huh. I guess anything's possible. And with San Francisco, you never know what those guys are going to do. But they did fire their general manager, so they might actually make some good decisions now. 2-minute warning. I'm going to try to get David on the phone here. I know he's going to be excited and well inebriated. Let's see if I can get a comment from him. Someday we'll be back to this. I got this commemorative book of Seattle's Super Bowl win, Super Bowl 48. To remind me of the good times. Just like that one right there. I'm actually, man, Sports Illustrated never did send me my white football I was supposed to get for getting that dumb subscription. They were supposed to send me a white Seahawks football. This is when the confetti fell. Me and my dad we were like right about there. Right there in that corner.
H&R Block will file your 1040 EZ for free.
What? You know that's not your line, right?
Do you know that H&R Block will file your 1040 EZ for free?
Yeah, the line is...
My job done here. Don't just get your taxes done. Get your taxes won.
You stay fresh in a world where taste.
Oh, let's see. David's in here.
Subway. We support many family-run farms. And start removing artificial
David says,
colors
let me do my YouTube video first. I will hit you up in a few.
to never get stale.
Okay. I look like Russell Wilson, he said. Go Hawk. One game at a time, one play at a time. Kaepernick did have a bounce back season. Tony Romo should go to the Colts. What? No, you guys are they gave up the farm for Andrew Luck. He's with you guys to the end.
He is on the verge of his third career postseason victory and his first Super Bowl. For the Falcons, their second.
It can be another handoff to Kristen Michael. It is. Kristen Michael for 4.
As Kristen Michael carries and takes it to the 10. Third down coming up for Paul Warlock. On the stop, man, do these players love their head coach?
Oh, they gave Quinn the Gatorade bath.
How much he has meant to this organization, the way in which he treats them. Holds him to a high standard and gives him some flexibility within the rules. He's
Good for him.
brought some real teamwork.
If he keeps it, he's going to get a first down. Keep going. 24-yard line.
Trying to encourage these guys to spend more time together. And he gets the ceremonial dunk. start last year as a rookie head coach.
The Gatorade bath.
And this year, an 11-5 record, the number 2 seed. They'll represent the NFC.
Under a minute to go in the game.
Falcons started 4-3 this year, and they will end this portion of their season having won 9 of their next 11. I'll say this, in a few hours, either Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator of the Steelers, or Matt Patricia, the defensive coordinator of the Patriots, have a lot to worry about preparing to take on these Atlanta Falcons. Been a lot of late nights for whoever ends up facing these Falcons.
I guess one more play.
Like we talked about, as many ways as they can.
So Atlanta is going back to the Super Bowl. Question now is to face who? The Patriots or the Steelers? And that is it. Game over. 44-21 final score. Atlanta over the Green Bay Packers. They are going to Super Bowl 51. And personally, my pick to win it all. Hopefully against the Steelers. But I guess if the Patriots do end up going, hopefully the Patriots lose in the most heartbreaking of fashions. That's all I can hope for. Lose badly in a heartbreaking fashion today, or lose heartbreaker in 2 weeks. Wouldn't it be funny if they shot off the wrong confetti colors? Wait, not the green and yellow. Alex Free, what can Dallas improve on next season? Well, they just need experience. I mean, they've been riding the rookies all year, but they're rookies, you know? So that's just what they have to go through, you know? They have to go through the tough losses. I don't think they've had enough losses. Sometimes the losses are more important than the wins in terms of building grit and character and adversity, and it's kind of what Wilson went through his rookie year when we lost to the Falcons, and then the following year went to the Super Bowl. I would like to hope that losing to the Falcons is the key to winning the Super Bowl, and if that's the case, maybe this is a good omen that losing to the Falcons is the thing that will launch us into the Super Bowl next year. You never know. You never know. All right. I do want to get David here on the stream before I sign off. Telling him congratulations, but also telling him, get your butt on camera so I can wrap up this stream. Here we go. Turn this down for a second. Okay, all right. YouTube.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Super Bowl bound Falcons, baby! That's what I'm talking about, NorbCam. That's what I'm talking about.
David, Sports Live in the ATL. Congratulations, man. Well deserved. You thumped Green Bay. I expected you guys to win, and you know that. But I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be this bad. But it doesn't surprise me either.
Domination all over the place.
You guys are just too talented. Green Bay, I think, were running on fumes, riding on the arm of Aaron Rodgers, but they had too many.
Take care now, hon. Nice meeting you. See you, Morgan. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to print. Hold on.
No problem.
It's what Sports Live does, man. You got peace proud. Hey, Super Bowl bound, Morgan. Yeah. Nice meeting you. That's what you heard that, NorbCam? You heard that?
I'm here. I hear it. I know the sound in your voice. We've been there. We've been there before. I know that feeling. We've had it twice in the last few years. But
if I can say, look, Norb, if I can say before you say anything, being an Atlanta Falcon fan since I was 10 years old, 1980, to know that we won a Super Bowl shot in the Georgia Dome the way we did, and knowing deep down that there's no team that can beat us, is a great feeling, sir, especially when I didn't expect what was going to happen this year. And I'm just so excited right now, man. We got 2 weeks to get ready to claim our first Super Bowl championship, man.
Yep. No, I know you guys have gone through your own share of heartbreak. You know, I feel like I've seen, you know, the Seahawks and the Falcons in a lot of ways sort of resemble each other. I feel like what I'm seeing from you guys reminds me a lot of our 2013 team that went to the Super Bowl and won it all. You got a good coach over there we know very well, since Dan Quinn was the guy who helped us get a lot of wins and build our defense what it is. And now you guys not only have
Thank you for Dan Quinn, Seattle. Thank you for Dan Quinn, Seattle. Woo!
But you guys have a good balance. You guys have a good offense, obviously one of the best offenses.
And good offense, though. You mean NorbCam, seriously, sir. You mean excellent.
Yeah, well,
you mean a super duper offense.
It is outstanding. It is outstanding, and your defense is looking pretty good too. And you know, and you guys got a good team, a young team that's on the rise. I think the Falcons will be around for a while, and I know we're playing again at our house next year. So this isn't the last of NorbCam and Slita.
So we're gonna be defending our championship while we play you next year.
Yep, you're coming back to the scene of the crime here. So
we will be talking, guys. But you were making a point, NorbCam, because I know you're streaming on your channel. Again, guys, thanks for watching NorbCam in his video. He does an awesome job. But you said defense. How do you like our defense now, people? And it's not so much you guys, but the NFL kept saying it's going to be a high-scoring game, 45-40 or 50-40 something, based on both defenses are sorry. How many times have I said that we have had a great defense pretty good since the Kansas City Chiefs game, averaging 19 points? Does this not tell you, NFL football world, does that tell you our defense is a lot better than you think it is? Give us our props, man. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about just in general, the NFL. Give us our props.
Well, I don't think anyone could deny the props now, because you guys showed it on both sides of the ball. And, you know, let's face it, I mean, your head coach was one of the best defensive coordinators. So when you have a defensive coordinator as your head coach, you know that defense eventually is going to come around, and I think we're starting to see it do it now. But, yeah, your window is going to be open for a while. I mean, how old is Matt Ryan anyway? How long is he going to be around? He's still got a lot of years ahead of him, doesn't he?
He's actually 31 years old, and from what they were saying, which is kind of ironic, Peyton Manning didn't win his first NFL championship to 7 or 8 years in or something like that, and Matt Ryan is at his prime, man. I mean, to think that we're in the Super... Hold on, let me catch my thoughts for a second. The Atlanta Falcons are representing the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks in Houston. How great does that feel? To know that we have our window closed in 2012, and Dan Quinn comes here, thank you, Seattle, and opened it back up. And for 2 straight weeks now, no disrespect to Seattle, we have performed on the highest stage that you could possibly think of, with one more shot, and that's the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Make no mistake about it, Matt Ryan's the MVP, and anybody who says otherwise obviously is not watching this game. Would you not agree, Norb?
I agree. Somebody asked that question earlier, and I said I think Matt Ryan is the MVP.
Who asked you that question? I will talk to them personally. Who was that? Give me their name.
You know what?
Right now.
I wish I don't remember. It was a long, like half the game ago, so I don't remember who it was. Sorry,
really?
But
well, Seattle Seahawks fans who are watching the NorbCam live stream of my Atlanta Falcons advancing to the Super Bowl with a convincing win over the Packers. Y'all make sure you sub my channel out, and anybody who's watching this right now, who follows my channel, sub NorbCam out, because this isn't the end between him and I. Trust me when I tell you. But right now, Norb, I'm celebrating this right here. I'm enjoying it. I've been nervous all week, nervous excitement, and to think that it came to fruition where we dominated like this, I can't wait to go home tomorrow and watch my DVR.
Yeah. Yeah, believe me, there's nothing more fun than the 2 week when your team is in the Super Bowl and the 2 weeks leading up to it, and just reading nothing but all about your team and of course the other team. But the fact that you're going to be in the conversation for the next 2 weeks, it's a lot of fun. So get ready for a fun ride. I think we've talked about this already. There's no chance you're going to that game, right? You're not going to the Super Bowl. You're not going to try to go there, are you?
Unless I won the Georgia lottery, or there was an awesome giver out there, I'm going to be watching it at the sports bar. I mean, my friend's out here, because there was like 15 people, Falcon fans repping down here, down in the booties in Georgia. We had a great time. I mean, I'm just ecstatic right now. I mean, I would love to go to Houston to rep my team, but it's 2 weeks away. You never know. But but all I got to say is that this is an awesome feeling. And the question I got to ask you: when you guys came up short in 2012, and then you got back to the Super Bowl and you won your first Super Bowl, how was that feeling for you, Norb, the 2 weeks? Because I'm guessing you guys had a 2 week break. How did you handle that? What went through your mind for those 2 weeks? And what should I expect emotionally wise with these 2 weeks waiting?
Well, I remember the 2 weeks went kind of fast, because I actually got to that point where we're discussing now, where I was going, maybe if I win the lottery, because a season ticket holder, you entered into the lottery to win the tickets. I didn't get them, so I was like, darn it. But I thought, man, this would be such a great, maybe we could look into going into it. I started looking at the tickets, and so I spent, a good week, talking with my dad and my wife, and, discussing the costs. And so that helped actually kill some of the time, because there's that anticipation. 2 weeks takes forever when you're just waiting for the game to get going. But for me, it was the fact that I was actually trying to plan, debate, and going. And then when we decided to go, it was a lot of last minute preparation. So going obviously was the best decision ever. Had a blast. So that helps speed up the time in between. But in your case, I think you pretty much know what you're going to be doing. So you just got to wait it out. Obviously, you got a lot of video stuff you can analyze.
Trust me, here in Atlanta, sir, that I talk to on a daily basis at work and on YouTube. Remember, I said I'm retiring TTC-wise from YouTube.
Right.
But I have at least 2 more weeks, sir.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be a fun ride for me, and I'm just excited. And literally, I'm in stunned belief that I can't believe right now I'm watching the Patriots and the Steelers, and I'm waiting to see who we're going to beat up.
Yeah,
there's no more doubt now. I'm waiting to see who we're going to beat up and take our first championship here in Atlanta. And it's kind of it's a surreal feeling. But let me ask you this. Prediction on the AFC Championship game, Steelers in New England. A lot of people are talking about the Patriots and their history and being in Foxborough and all that. But something tells me deep down that I think the Steelers might pull this out. Who do you like in this game, Norb? And whoever plays the Falcons, what would you say your keys were to a Falcons-Steelers or a Falcons-Patriots game? And sometime before the Super Bowl, I would love to do a Super Bowl preview video collab with you, sir.
Yeah. Well, to that first question, I've been saying all week that I think the Patriots...
Sorry, my friend came up.
No.
Stop talking about things, Super Bowl pal. That's what you get live in AKL, baby. You're not putting that Steelers shirt out, are you? No, you're not. All right, sorry. Go on, man. Sorry, go on.
No. To answer your question, no, I've been saying this all week. I think the Patriots, as much as I don't want to see it, I think it's going to be the Patriots over the Steelers. They're at home, so I think that gives them enough of an edge. It might be a pretty close game, but I think the Patriots get it. So it comes down to Falcons-Patriots. After what I've seen today, I've got to give the edge to the Falcons. I think you guys are going to win it all, but it's not going to be a blowout like it was what we saw here. The Patriots are always tough. They scheme. They're very smart with their preparation, which is what makes me never feel like 100% I know what's going to happen in a game like this. So I'm curious for you. Who are you pulling for? Who would you rather see, or doesn't it even matter to you?
Well, you know what they say, as Ric Flair said, if you saw his video earlier in the week, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Obviously, you want the Patriots. Because the Patriots have been the standard in the AFC and won multiple titles and Spygate and all that stuff. But I'm actually pulling for the Steelers, not because I'm afraid of either one. I believe we could beat either one. But I have a lot of friends who are Steelers fans, and one of my friends who was a Steelers fan, who passed away a couple years ago, he was a good friend of mine. We talked about the possibilities of Falcons ever playing the Steelers, so I would love to play him and his team, so I could talk to him, look above, and talk to him one more time.
All right, I see.
So I mean, to me, it really doesn't matter. But I'm pulling for the Steelers, but it just feels so weird, Norv, to be sitting here watching to say who's going to win this AFC Championship game with the right to play the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. How surreal is that, man?
No,
Wow.
it's yep. No, like I said, I've been in that position before, and I can't say I'm not jealous. I'm not envious of being in that position. I felt like we had a chance to be there. If a couple things bounced our way, we would have been probably playing that game right now here in Seattle. But it didn't work out, so we're gonna have to regroup and get it next year. But just
look. Let me ask you that: how many guys you got in the Pro Bowl? Because we're gonna have 6 spots open.
I don't pay much attention to the Pro Bowl.
One person is playing.
What's that?
We have Falcons have 6 players in the Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Technically, if they wanted to, they still could play in the Pro Bowl if they wanted to, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're not. So. Yeah.
So maybe you guys might get in, but man, just like I told you, I feel bad for you, But I mean, being a longtime fan, I really wanted the win against Seattle. We got that. I really wanted this win here. Like every other team in the league who represents their team well, I want a Super Bowl championship, Norv. I've been a fan since 1980. I deserve it. I've been loyal to this team. I've been to Fulton County Stadium. I've driven to New Orleans. I've left on YouTube since 2009. I've been to the Georgia Dome. Been to so many heartbreaks. It's time for me and the loyal fans of this city, not the bandwagon fans, but the loyal fans, to celebrate a Super Bowl championship, and we are 60 minutes away from getting our first ring, and it feels great, sir. Great.
All right, man. Well, all I can say is congratulations is in order. You guys have earned the spot you're at, and
Thank you,
good
sir.
luck, man. We'll see what happens in the AFC Championship, and then good luck in 2 weeks. We'll definitely connect either before and or after, and kind of see where things are as the rest of the season plays out.
As soon as we get the schedule situated, I would love to do a Super Bowl preview with you, and we can talk about football in general and Seattle or whatever, man. But I mean, just because the Falcons aren't playing the Seahawks again until next year, it doesn't mean that you and I can't still communicate and do our thing, man, because I respect you completely and what you've done on your channel and everything. And I hope this is not the end. It's just the beginning between you and I, man.
Yeah, well, we're playing next year, so there's definitely something in the future there. But for now, this is what it is.
And if I had my way, it'll be week 1, sir, so we can send you to an early 0-1 record.
Well, let's not get too high and ahead of ourselves at this point, man. But I'll let you enjoy your celebration here. We'll talk about next year when we get to next year. We'll tackle that then. But for now, congratulations. Enjoy the next 2 weeks, and we'll be in touch. And enjoy the celebration. You guys earned it.
I will, Norv. Thank you very much, and thank you, Seattle fans, and I appreciate the guys who have come over from his channel to mine. Much appreciated, man. And I'm ready to win this title in the A-Town, baby. Thank you, Norv.
All right. Take it easy. We'll be in touch.
All right, man.
All right. All right. So there you go. From one of the Falcons' biggest fans. All right. I'm going to end this right here. AFC Championship up next. I may stream some of that too. We'll see how it all goes. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. For those of you guys who've been following me all season, I will be continuing to do videos even in the off season, keeping things up on Seahawks news and keeping the music videos and other things, the entertainment will continue to go on through the off season. So keep in touch with me, follow what I'm doing, and it's definitely not over. It never ends. So thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon.